Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Wednesday, the 14th of August, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Russell Heroics, not enough. And in our feature for this evening, City Rebels, champions of Malcolm Gishad Basketball League. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
Taxes are the lifeblood of a nation. Feel good about what your tax dollars do in Nevis. As a responsible citizen, your tax dollars protect our environment. Pay your taxes on time. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis.
Be a responsible citizen.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. In a pulsating final decided in the Super Over, Winnipeg Hawks held their nerve to outbattle Vancouver Knights, and especially Andre Russell, who could well have been on the park for the West Indies at Port of Spain, if not for the knee injury he was managing post-surgery. Yet as the final got tense, he batted like a man possessed, came out to bowl the Super Over and everything asked of him, and more except win the game for his side. Here's how it panned out. 54 needed off 19 balls in the Knights' chase. Shoaib Malik had just been dismissed for 64. It is the final, no second chances. In walks Russell at number 7, the Knights' last hope. Early in the evening, he had taken 4 for 29 to restrict Winnipeg to 192. He had been held back even below Canada's Said Bin Sava in the batting order. Now it's all or nothing. So what does he do? Smash the ball like only he can. 3 4s, 5 6s, all in 19 balls to bring it down to 3 runs off the final ball. Russell is on strike, but this time he can only miss time an attempted slug towards the long on boundary. The bowler can't collect the throw as they scramble for a second. They now try to sneak in a third, but the cover fielder backing up quickly hurls the ball back to the wicketkeeper, and Zafar is run out. Russell's heroics aren't enough and the game is forced into a Super Over. The Hawks are still in it. Shaim Anwar, whose 90 allowed them to make 192 and keep them alive in the first place, can still be a winner. Now for the 1-over shootout. Vancouver predictably sending Russell and South Africa's Rassie van Dusan. Kaleem Sana, an unheralded 25-year-old left-arm medium pacer, with an experience of 5 List A games and 4 first-class fixtures, has the unenviable task of bowling that over. He has been clubbed for 50 or 4 wicketless overs early in the evening. Now the pressure is on him, and he sees the first ball of the shootout vanish for 6. Russell is in his zone again, or he had never left it. Sena follows it up with 2 length balls to cramp the batsman before getting Russell caught at long on. He has redeemed himself, and Winnipeg need just 10 to win. You'd think that Russell wouldn't feature anymore in the game, creaking knees, managing his injury and all that. But no, he's bowling the Super Over. Having got the side to the doorstep of victory only to see them fluff it, he's now got the chance to deliver the knockout blow. He starts well, restricting the first 2 balls to singles before he slips into a full toss which the batsman misses. All good for now, except wicketkeeper Tobias Visi misses too. 4 byes, game on. Chris Lynn is on strike, 4 to get, 3 balls left. And he swings, gets a thick outside edge, over short third man, and it races away for 4. And Winnipeg wins. The Global T20 Canada couldn't have asked for a more fitting finale. And guess who were the umpires? Carl Tuckett of Nevis and Bijal Patel. Summary scores: Winnipeg Hawks 192 for 8, Anwar 90, Lynn 37, Dominic 33, Russell 4 for 29. Tied with Vancouver Knights 192 for 6, Malik 64, Russell 46, Emmerich 2 for 37. Match tied. Winnipeg Hawks won the 1-over eliminator, Super Over 10 for Winnipeg, and Vancouver 9 with 2 balls to spare. Well, that must have been some game, and I understand that our very own Carl Tuckett did himself proud in that match, and so we say congratulations to you, Carl Tuckett. We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
It only takes a few minutes for rising water to become a flood. Are you ready? Prepare your family and community. Look for rapidly rising water. Act. Go to safety immediately. For more information, contact the Nevis Disaster Management Department.
Well, I'm back. Tonight, basketball takes the spotlight. Do not focus on the fact that by the final whistle, there was a discrepancy of all of 12 points between the two teams. You had to be there to literally smell the tension. It was Game 2 in the best of 3 as the 2019 edition of the Malcolm Gishard Basketball League climaxed on Sunday, 11th August. The two top teams in the tournament were battling out on center court. City Rebels had won Game 1 and were determined to close out the tournament that night, while the Dynamics team was vowing that there would definitely be a Game 3. Both teams started warily in the first quarter, with City Rebels enjoying the better of the exchanges by some 7 points. However, the Dynamics team gave it their all and tied up the second and third quarters in dramatic fashion. They entered the final quarter with all to play for, with the scoreline dicily placed, with City Rebels on 53 and Dynamics on 46. Not a lot of points were scored in that final quarter as both teams upped their defensive game, but critically, City Rebels managed a 5 points lead, and therein lay the difference. Game summary: City Rebels 68, Dynamics 56. First quarter, Rebels 20, Dynamics 13. Second quarter, 14 all. Third quarter, 19 all. That's the third quarter, 19 all. And the fourth quarter, Rebels 15, Dynamics 10. Halftime score 34-27 in favor of the Rebels. For the City Rebels, Jonathan France, he got 18 points and 10 rebounds. Jeremy Jeffers, 23 points, 4 rebounds. Kelvin Bramble, 10 points and 8 rebounds. Hassan Harvey, 4 points and 2 rebounds. For the Dynamics, Trevon Simmons, 23 points, 4 rebounds. Jaleel Huggins, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Craig Angle, 10 points, 5 rebounds. And Orion Jones, 8 points and 5 rebounds. And so, City Rebels, the champions for the Malcolm Gishard Basketball League for 2019. And so we say congratulations to the City Rebels. Let's now take in some of the action from the Churchground Hard Court. It's City Rebels versus Dynamics.
Go for the big shot, flicks it, and he takes it, cannot finish. Just seems to be struggling somewhat tonight. Gets it across now too. Bongo gets it across the board and intercepted there. So, back now with the Rebels. Gets it across to Bojo. Bojo thinks about the shot, then decides to get closer, turns, and he's looking for some space. Doesn't really get it. Passes over to 21 and back to Bojo. Bojo goes up and rolls after him. No good. Bongo goes up off the board, can't sink it, and fight for ball control. Is it still in? No. They crashed into the fence trying to keep it in. Luana gets it back now. He's going to go for the long haul. Not even touching the hoop on that occasion. And back now with the Dynamics team intercepted nicely. And I don't know if I'm seeing right, but it looks as if a couple of the players struggling with weight issues tonight. Just seem a little on the fat side, some of them. Well, at the free throw line. Sinks it. Good shot. That's 1 of 2. Make that 1 of 2. Bojo gets the rebound. Looks for some help. Gets it across to Hobson. Hobson across to Duane. Duane back to over now and loses it. Well, open here. Oh, loses it too. Well, good recovery work here. Driving now. Bojo goes up and sinks too. And fan club at the far end shouting their approval. Devon loses it now. And whistle goes though. But now we're doing one. Gets it across to Bojo, who can't control it, and it goes out. Of whose hand is the question? Apparently not Huggins. Yes, it's Huggins. So it's back with Hobson. Gets it across to Bongo. Bongo goes up and well, that's not a shot. That's a pass. As he tries to knock it out with his hand. Now he's back with Trevon Simmons, who weaves his way through, doesn't convert, and a little off target early tonight. Bojo, is he open? Passes off now, goes up, doesn't sink it. Bojo is right under the hoop and sinks too. So 2 more. Again, his fan base at the back of us shouting their approval. So Simmons was one of the star players for the Eagles team in St. Kitts for their victory there. A little off for his first couple of shots. Here's a big shot attempted, sinks it. That's brilliant. Well, that was a lovely shot. Takes it across now and goes up and sinks it. That's brilliant. Getting warm now. Always a good player. So back now with the Dynasty Ballers, and nice work and very good work. Tyreek making waves on that occasion. Lots of talking, lots of chatter. Passes across. Bojo driving to the hoop and rolls off the rim, gets the rebound. Hobson doesn't sink it, gets the rebound again, loses it now. Open he is, Hendrickson goes up one time out, doesn't sink it. And Bojo gets the rebound. Well, somebody was getting close, but he got away with it. Over now, well, gets away with it and goes up and sinks too. So, lots of action on that occasion. Calls of focus from the unofficial coaching staff in the pavilion area. Simmons looking a bit rusty, but forcing his way through, and poor shot again. Falls over and open, gets it. So back in the action. Is he going to try for the big shot? Good interception there by Simmons. Knocked off him by Kelvin Hobson. Hits the rim, no good. Trevon Simmons a bit off tonight. Seems to be carrying an injury on his left hand. Is that affecting him? I don't know, but he's normally pretty accurate. Has one more shot. Maybe one shot in and he'll get warm. He doesn't even sink that one, so gets a rebound though, in and out. Deliberate ball that. Good defensive work, and comes away with it though. That's Bojo. Passes off, he's right under the hoop and sinks too. That's brilliant. Good work, good combination there. So passes off, he's turning, passes off, he gets it, he goes up, hits the board, no good. Moving away now. Hakeem Harvey's on. Right away open and goes up and gets the rebound and so
it just happened down the rim.
So here goes once more. The referees would always be under pressure. Any call they make would be a wrong call, depending on which team they call it on. Goes up, is he getting warm? He is getting warm now. He sinks free. And so I guess from here on, he's going to get warm from here on. Dwayne Warner, point guard, trying to set up the play here.
Don't worry about that. That's all we're going to do.
Now he goes up and it's in. So Dwayne Warner, lots of chatter on the court. Oh, hits the rim, no good. Harvey goes over with it, passes off nicely. He's going up court and he goes up and doesn't sink it. Gets the rebound, does The Dynasty Ballers and gets it across now to Bongo. Wrong man. Wrong boxer match. And gets it across now to Bojo. Bojo passes off now. He's going to try for the big one. Gets it through to Bojo. Bojo passes to the wrong man. I don't know what he was seeing there, Bojo. But he passed it straight to the wrong man. And Trevor Simmons sinks too. Well, I don't know. He was seeing a different color uniform at that point. Yeah, lots of noise, lots of, well, the crowd enjoying that, whatever Dwayne said. Oh, that's a weak shot. Short of the mark. This time hits to the rim, no good.
No.
Ryden Brown is also on. One of the old stages, more experienced guys for the City Rebels. He's tall, he gets it. Oh my goodness, serious defensive work here. And they get the call. So back now with Simmons and number 21. He's been playing pretty well. He now has been sandwiched, but he loses it, gets it back now. And is that a travel call or, well, what's the call? It's a foul. Okay, so I tried it one time, but just a couple seconds on the clock. My goodness, that's a deliberate ball, in and out. Grab, but Bojo's away with it. Get back is the call. And passes again to the wrong man, but after the whistle had gone. So Bojo will get to go to the free throw line, I think. So, not a lot of seconds left. Dwayne Warner, 22 seconds on the clock. Has to do what he has to do. Oh, a couple of attempts to get it in and failed. Seconds. Goes in, that's brilliant. And 20-13, City Rebels leading at the end of the first quarter.
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you are not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.